What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about UFC 250. Finally, it has come. We've been waiting since the halt of the UFC for a final UFC event to take place, and finally it's here. So I'm glad to present you guys the early prelims first. Then I'm going to be talking about the prelims, and then after that, we're going to look at the main card. So if you're here and you're waiting for a prediction for the main card, make sure to subscribe to the channel down below so you can be notified when I post and so you can watch the video right away. Okay, so first we're going to be looking at the early prelims. The first fight I want to talk to you guys is the light heavyweight bout between Alonzo Menifield and Devin Clark. So first of all, let's get into the odds really quickly because I know you guys are interested. The odds right now, according to Action Network, Alonzo Menifield is the favorite here at -240, while Devin Clark is the underdog at +185. So let's start with the favorite right now. We're looking at Alonzo Menifield. So just straight off the bat, just by looking at this guy, we know that he's an absolute machine. And in addition to that, his record says just the same thing. He's 9-0, undefeated. He's not lost one fight. And he's definitely looking to climb those light heavyweight rankings for sure. Menifield is an obscenely hard hitter. And specifically, he's won 8 of his 9 fights via knockout or technical knockout, which is absolutely ridiculous. And even further, 7 of those 9 wins have come in the very first round. So Devin Clark, straight off the bat, if he wants to prepare for this fight, he's going to have to prepare for a charging, angry Menifield coming straight off of the first round. So when I did a bit of research on Menifield, this was a fight that he had when he was 4-0 against Otavio Lacerda. And basically what happened is Lacerda tried to do these spinning back kicks to hit him, and then Menifield connected once. All it took was one punch, and then he just overhand right, and it was just lights out. So this goes to show like the danger of a fighter like Menifield. All he needs is one clip of a punch on the chin, and it's lights out. So Devin Clark is going to have to watch out for that 100%. During that fight, Menifield was also extremely fierce and extremely strong. He was able to scoop him from his feet as easy as if it was a feather. He was so strong and so quick to do that. And so in addition, his latest fight against Craig was extremely interesting, and he was able to comfortably knock him out cold. Yeah, so Craig also engaged in those spinning back kicks and tried to engage in those takedowns, but they were absolutely shut down by Menifield. And then it followed by those hard-hitting punches again. So these are just 2 quick examples that show the heavy hitter that Menifield is. We talked about Menifield a little bit, but what about his opponent, Clark? What do we want to say about him? So Clark is also a very strong fighter. He's got 11 wins and 4 losses right now. But unlike Menifield, the majority of his losses have actually come from a submission, which could potentially be a problem for Menifield. However, at the same time, Devin Clark has also been submitted 2 of those 4 losses, so this is just something to consider. Clark has also proved to have a longer battle history than Menifield in terms of the amount of fights performed, and most of them have actually ended in the 2nd or the 3rd round. So we are looking at a Devin Clark who's got a bit more of a gas tank than Menifield. Menifield is just used to going in there, knocking the guy out, and that's it. So personally, in my opinion, if there's a chance for Devin Clark to win this fight, it'll have to either be through his grappling or some form of hold. He'll have to try and slowly drag Menifield into the deep waters in those later rounds, 2nd or 3rd rounds, where Menifield isn't really used to being. And that is going to be where, Menifield is going to be exposed a little bit. Like, we're going to potentially see his gas tank just diminishing. And then that's when Devin Clark could potentially showcase his abilities and potentially strap that win from Menifield. Like, at the same time, in doing so, Devin Clark needs to watch out for that venomous right hand of Menifield, who has taken over a bunch of fighters with it, with no second chances. So Devin Clark really needs to watch out for that. So personally, what do I think? How do I think this fight is going to end? I think that Menifield is not going to give up this undefeated journey that he's on. I think he's going to win this fight, Menifield. Again, I just think his lethal power is so prominent and so paramount in this fight that all it really takes him is one punch, and he's definitely going to, and he could potentially take it home. So and also the fact that he's undefeated sells it to me. Someone who goes 9-0 is someone who has a hard training camp, who's always fighting, who has that very strong mentality as well. And I think he's going to win this fight for this reason. But again, you guys know me, I'm open to discussion. I want to know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you guys think Menifield is going to win via knockout? Is it going to go potentially via a decision? Or could Devin Clark do something here? I'm interested to know what you guys think. Furthermore, again, these are just the early prelims. We're also going to have the prelims coming out. But most importantly, we're going to have the main card. So if you're interested in those fights to come, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And hey, if you subscribe and I see you guys in the next one, then I'll see you guys in the next one.